Yeah, man. Like I was saying, women go to the individual where they feel like they're going to be treated the way that they hope to be treated. Don't really give a fuck about your money, man. Women don't give a fuck about your money. They don't. You can't have an attitude. Motherfuckers got an attitude all day long. Money ain't a thing. Money ain't shit. Money ain't a thing. Money ain't a thing. I guess money. I guess money. Soon as your woman get to talking about, well, take me shopping. Bitch, I ain't gotta take you shopping. Motherfucker, do I look like one of these tricks? Out here, I know it probably be a whole lot of tricks. Motherfucker, you gonna wind up taking somebody shopping. I'll do that for my wife. What? You gonna trick on her? You still a trick, motherfucker. A trick is a trick. Don't give a fuck. It don't matter who you tricking on. That's why you think they came up with it ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. Why you think they came up with that? That shit has been around for over 50 years, man. That's some shit that I heard when I was in kindergarten. It ain't tricking if you got it. Y'all act like y'all invented the word trick. Boy. Shoot. I'll tell you what, go back to the 1950s. Alright? Like my grandpa used to tell me, the prostitute on the corner wasn't the one that had shame. She tricking you out of motherfucking money. Hell, man, a lot of them prostitutes, they really don't have no motherfucking pimp, man. They really don't have no motherfucking pimp, man. They out there solo dolo. And a lot of these pimps really ain't pimps, man. Cause a woman only gonna let you go so far with the persona that you built for yourself. Your egotistical persona, for your personification that you glorify for yourself. Cause you think you all that. Nigga, how the fuck you think you all that? For whatever reason, I don't give a fuck. You think you all that. These women be walking around here drop dead gorgeous. And you be like, she ain't nothing but a hoe. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck if she's a motherfucking hoe? Is she clean, motherfucker? That's what you need to be worried about. Is she clean? You don't be want to walk around burning all day long, motherfucker. And I ain't talking about the prostitute on the corner, because a lot of them, they clean. Hell, anytime I got burnt, it was by a regular fucking female. I ain't no prostitute, but you burnt me, motherfucker. Check this shit out, man. Judah. And for y'all don't know who Judah is, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Issachar, Gad. Y'all don't know who Judah is. Here's a good question. Why did Judah get promoted to the kingly office? Because Reuben had slept with he slept with this female in his mother and father's bed. He defiled his parents' bed. Reuben had did some shit with a female in his parents' bed. Like, bro, you old enough to know not to do no shit like that. Judah went off. I was walking, like, man, 15 miles, man. Like, shit. I ain't had no pussy in a couple of days. Back then, it would have took you a long time to travel 15 miles. Because you straight doing it not only by foot, but you got cattle. Got all this cattle. You got goats. You got sheep. They only gonna walk but so fast. So 15 miles would have took you a while to get there. They sheep, they cattle, they goats. They not gonna drive like that. You overdrive a flock of herds, and they'll die on your motherfucking ass. Then you ain't got no profit, you ain't got no wealth, you ain't got shit. You better know how to be a herdsman, motherfucker. You can't overwork them like that. In that type of a heat too. And you will really try to drive them at night. That way it's cooler. Check this out, man. Judah went and found himself a prostitute. Man, it's been a couple of days. Gets to the prostitute. Woo, I need some dick suck. She like, what you gonna pay me? Oh shit, I got sheep. I just gotta go get it. I gotta turn back around, go get him, and I come back and I pay you. How do I know you gonna come back? That's what she asked him. How do I know you gonna come back? Probably one of those niggas that just talking. Oh man, I ain't no broke ass nigga. Come on. I ain't no broke ass nigga here. Take this signet ring. Take this signet ring and hold on to it. I'll be back with the sheep. Now the signet ring, you would think that she would have just ran off. You be like, man, she gonna run off with your gold. And be like, fuck that sheep. What's she gonna do? Trade the ring in for an apple? There was no currency exchange for shit like that. You gonna pawn that ring for a pawn shop? I can't eat this shit. You better hurry up and give me back my motherfucking sheep for this pussy. That's what she said. Back then, they had a whole different mind frame when it came to gold. Gold made you rich, but your wealth, gold meant that you were rich. You had value. You up in this class. But if you didn't have sheep to go with that, you could have gold all over on your head. Gold rings, gold bracelet, gold earrings. They see that. They see that shit. Gold necklaces. Nose ring gold. Piercings all over your face, all gold, 24 karat gold, pure gold. They see that. Back then, they was like, shit, you got the gold, where's the sheep? Having a gold watch, having a gold ring, gold meant that you had sheep, you had cattle, you had horses, you had camels. You know, you was wealthy. That was your wealth. And you want to talk about money, $100 bill, $200 bill. All right. Let's say you had a chicken back then. How much was a chicken worth? That motherfucker laid eggs. And every day, you might not eat the rest of the day, but you can guarantee in the morning, you can have an egg. If you eat eggs. You know what I'm saying? And for a lot of the Nazarenes, they didn't eat certain foods. You know what I'm saying? Hebrews, they didn't eat pork. They didn't eat pig, swine. They didn't eat that shit. That was against their diet. Now, they will sell it to you. All right? They will sell it to you. If they owned it, they owned them in a different part of the wilderness and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And they would probably go and fetch one, go and sell it to the neighbor Canaanites and shit because they ate swine. They ate pork. And that's how they make money. So swine was like oil for a Hebrew. Sell it to one of them. Dead or alive, they'll buy that shit. You know what I'm saying? I got swine, he's dead. I'll give you this wine for half the price. He died today. They buy it. They cook them, roast them, and eat them. Give you 2 gold coins for that rotten carcass. All right. Give you 2 gold coins. Half the price would have been 2 silver coins. You know what I'm saying? If it was alive, I'll give you a bdellium, a ruby. You know? You pay diamond for a horse. Here's a diamond, 2 gold coins. So we always, black man, black woman, little black boy, little black girl, we always as a people had a sense of what was invaluable, which was valuable. We've always had that. Needless to say, let's get back to the story. Needless to say, Judah sleeps with the prostitute, gives this prostitute his family inheritance ring. This is the ring, like your Super Bowl ring. You know what I'm saying? This ring was a family heirloom. It was passed down from the days of Noah. It was passed down from the days of Adam. You know what I'm saying? It's probably somewhere now locked away because it was passed down to Saul. Then it was passed down to David, who was king over Israel and Judah. It was passed all the way down to Josiah. And it was passed down. Family heirloom. And it was a ring that stated that this individual is king. That's how they knew. They put the signet ring, the stamp. It was like you knew this came from because this is sealed with the seal. All right? And they called it the seal of God. Check this out. How do you melt iron? Fire, right? All right. How do you beat iron? You can use a rock to kind of beat it and smooth it out and shit like that, but eventually that rock gonna get hot in a motherfucker from all that heat. Or you gonna use an anvil or some shit. So then here's the question. Where did the tools come from? In the beginning, there was nobody to till the ground. How are you going to till the ground when... Who's going to till the ground and with what? It's Adam and Eve. Think about it. These instruments of tilling the ground was given to us. The methods and things of this nature, like building the Egyptian pyramids, no human could have possibly had done that. I mean, like what you had excavators and shit like that. When you dig a well, the deeper you go, the harder it's going to be for you to get out. Because you're digging a well. In order to find water in the earth. So how are you going to get out? He said, Adam and Eve made it. How? They didn't even have clothes. So how are you gonna till the ground with a tool that he didn't even create? That's why I'm saying it was passed. These things was passed down. The knowledge was passed down. Look, it said the fallen angels came down and taught us everything that angels came down and taught us everything we needed to know. Morning, brother. Grand rising to you. The angels came down and they taught us how to go to war. Go to war with what? rocks. They taught them how to use the sword. They taught them this, taught them that. The angels taught them everything. So all this knowledge and everything, you can't teach somebody except you give them the tools. They've never seen that. They didn't even have clothes. Then when they realized that they were naked, they went and hid themselves and they tied fig leaves together. No, y'all gonna have to put on some garments. Put on some clothes. So check this out, man. In essence, what am I saying? A woman is going to go where she feels like she's going to be treated the way that she's supposed to be treated. And if she don't feel like she's being treated the way that she's supposed to be treated, or the way that she expects to be treated. When a woman gives her body to you and you're having sex with a woman and you're not married, no, you married, motherfucker. You don't want to believe that shit. You married. Both of y'all married. You slept with this woman. You married, motherfucker. That's not just biblical, nigga. That's spiritual. That's esoteric. Man, please tell me y'all motherfuckers know what the word esoteric means. That's esoteric. Esoteric knowledge. Your energy is neither lost nor destroyed. It's passed. Your vibrations, your energy, everything. It's all passed down. Passed along.
What's up?
Hey, what's going on, man? Everything.
Yep.
One day at a time. So, yo, man. I'm gonna cut it short, cause I'm finna get ready to, one time. Peace.